Sometimes just one mistake could cost us our lives. Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Movies. I'm emotional right now reviewing this movie. Love Like This. It's very emotional, especially at the latter part of the first episode. My name is Lydia. Once again, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe for more videos and more updates. So yeah, the story started with a woman preparing to get married, and this is like a happy moment for every woman, especially if you've told with a man, if wanting to get married is something you've been waiting for, like I don't know if you get it, but if you've been praying for this opportunity or praying to get married, this is the best moment of your life. This is actually the best moment of your life. So yeah, we are always hearing people going back to their exes, living with their exes on their day before their weddings and all that. This is very true. People really do it. I don't get it. Why would you wait till the last day to betray someone who is willing to spend the rest of his life with you? You could have just said it from day one that I'm not ready for this. What were you afraid of? I don't get it. Because we end up wasting so much. Right now, the cost for the wedding, the cost for the reception, the clothes, the invitation, everything is gone wasted. Because this man cannot marry someone else to replace you. It's not like you lose a gadget and replace a gadget. A human being cannot be replaced. In as much as you try to act like the other person, it's not a replacement. Watching this, I got very upset. Okay, so now let's go straight to the story. So this lady's, is it Abiye's ex, just shows up out of the blue, out of the blue. Shows up, nobody is expecting him to show up. That's how some people are. You think you've gotten them out of your mind, you think you've moved on, you are now a better person, and then at the last day that you need yourself to be strong, that is when they show up, because they know you'll be vulnerable in front of them. That is when they show up. And that's what happened to this bride. Her ex just showed up out of the blue, acting like he cared. And that is when we forget the moments that they really hurt us. That is when we forget that, okay, I'm no more in his life. He's no more in my life. I've found a new path. I should be serious with this path. You leave, you travel, come and visit your ex who you know is getting married. Who are you, insane? I don't really get it. Who does that? Unless you want to destroy the person's marriage, unless you are working in common sense. I know, unless you are not working in common sense, then you do this. The woman also fell for it. A prayerful man, a loving man who shamelessly said everything on their wedding day. Said, you are the light in my darkness. You are the reason I'm happy today. I don't get it. How will you just miss this opportunity? I just want to know how this series will unfold. What will happen to Abiye, because this opportunity that she has left, maybe I'm being too skeptical about what she did. I'm only looking at the negative part. I'm not looking at the positive part. But I feel that some things are there, some mistakes are there. They can either be avoided or they can be corrected at an early stage. Yes, because if you know you don't have self-control when you see your ex, why do you allow him, even give him 5 seconds of your time? Why do you give him 5 seconds of your time if you know unless you do it this deliberate? I just can't wrap my head around it. You know your ex gives you butterflies. Yes. Okay. You are over him now. You found another man who is willing to spend the rest of his life with you. He's a good man. He's hardworking. He's responsible. Good. Now you agree to get married. You plan your marriage and everything. You buy your stuff, your wedding gown, you invite friends, you pay a lot of expenses in marriage, and most of them are used by the men. Men pay much of the expense. And then your ex shows up a day before your marriage. Why won't you connect the dots that he's in for distraction? Why won't you connect? I always like is when they tell us that we should be in control of our brains, because when we let our brains control us, it's going to be disastrous. You feel like doing something, your brain will tell you you want to do something. Actually, your brain will tell you you're tired, do it tomorrow morning. Happens to me, happens to everyone. when you're in control of your brain, yes, you get up. I'm tired, yes, but I can still do it. I'm not dying. Like I am not losing my breath or something. I can still do it. Abby didn't control her brain. Like she felt that there was nothing she could do. She felt that there was nothing she could do. Someone was saying that maybe ending it there, like on the wedding day, would have been the best thing. In my point of view, she did something wrong. Yes, I agree. But I felt that she could have done something about it. She now I don't know. I don't even know how to say this, but it's really painful how we play cards with people's emotions, because you've really hurt the guy. And then people were all looking at how the guy was crying from only one eye, and it was very beautiful. Like the tears couldn't even roll down because this was too painful for him. So guys, if you are in a relationship and then maybe you're not 100% into the relationship, is that you end it earlier the better than when you see your ex, you just go crazy and then you don't know whether you should stay in the relationship or you should go back to your ex. I mean, your ex should be your ex, though there are people who go back to their ex. When you are single, you can go back to your ex, but when you've met a responsible man who you see so much potential in him, and then you go back to your ex. I always say that love is something that fades, and love is a continuous thing. It's a daily thing, because your ex, you love him so much. In future, that love will fade, and if he's irresponsible, if he's not caring and all that, those things are going to be in place of the love, and you feel this resentment for leaving the person who loves you. Like, I really want to see how this movie will unfold. It's called Love Like This type of love. Like, I don't get it. To go back to your ex on your wedding day, like a day before your wedding day, he actually left. He tried to seduce you. You went back to him, called him into your room. Like, this is serious disrespect. So guys, you should watch this Ndani series that they are trying to they are bringing us. I'm happy about this series. I'm honestly very excited. Sometimes they wait a while and then they cook something juicy for us, and they brought Love Like This. I have no idea how many episodes or how many seasons will be out, but I like the first episode. I like the investment in the production, like real good investment. I thought I was the only one who noticed it until I started reading the comments. There's real investment in the production. It almost looked like it's an actual wedding, because the makeup, the dressing, the photos, like, and looking at it like a YouTube movie. Sometimes the YouTube movies are not really movies that people invest in the production, but this one, the wedding was looking like an actual wedding, and I really, really liked it. So guys, I'll be ending here for today. Let me know what you think about Love Like This. I feel it's a story that is real. It's actually happening in people's lives, in people's relationships, and I feel that there's so much to learn from this. I'll be giving you weekly review, or as and when they release. I think they'll release next week Friday, since that is when they release the first episode. I'll be ending here for today. My name is Lydia once again. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Till next time. Bye.